I think I made a grave misjudgment. Coca leaves are what is used to make cocaine. This is the gringo killer, and this is the 7 snakes. Now would have been a really good time to have gloves. We are currently at 4,630 meters, and the Salkantay mountain just here is 6,271 meters tall, which is huge. Are we not actively in Jumanji right now? Grave mistake. So now technically this hike never happened. Welcome to day 2 of the Salkantay Trek. I don't know if you can check, we're at the mountains. We're meeting up now just to get collected and get going, but let me show you the map for today. We're starting here at the sky camp, and then we walk to the Salkantaypampa, 4,150 meters above sea level, and then we continue on to Soyrococha. We get to the Salkantay Pass, which is 4,630 meters above sea level, which is huge. That's going to take like 4 hours to hike there, and then thankfully we just continue down. So from there it's a walk all the way down. We end up having lunch at 3,850 meters and then continue walking all the way down to this campsite at 2,950 meters. How many kilometers are on for today? 23.5. We have 23.5 kilometers to finish today. So as you can see, it's not that bright out. Why is that? Well, it's currently 5:50 a.m. so the sun is just coming up now. We woke up at 4:30, we've eaten breakfast, we got ready, and yeah, now we're headed to Salkantay Pass. Yoo-hoo! Thankfully blood oxygen is way up, which is really good overnight. Apple Watch says so. And so yeah, we're gonna hike up and you guys are gonna come along for the adventure of day 2. So let's go. Thankfully Guru reminded me to put on the Strava, so the hike has now officially commenced. Here we go. It's now officially happening, because yesterday I didn't put it on, so technically we didn't walk anywhere, but we got it. So yeah, we're heading off now. As you can see, we just left the campsite, and that's Salkantay mountain over there. The peak is all the way up there. We're not gonna summit it, but we are gonna go around it. We're gonna go through the pass. But it is a long way up now, so we got work to do. So after doing that little uphill, took a quick break. I've swapped out the hat as it is warming up a little bit, but this section is going to be pretty flat for the time being until we reach the spot Salkantayama. I think I'm saying that right. And then yeah, once we reach there, then we start climbing again to the Salkantay Pass. According to Strava, we have gained 170 meters in elevation, and now we're at 4,064 meters elevation. Almost 2 kilometers done, and we continue on. Just so glad you can see the peak from here. This is really cool. So you may be wondering how I only have like a small backpack on this sort of journey. Well, on the Salkantay Trek, unlike the Inca Trail, there's actually horses and donkeys that basically take your luggage from one spot to the next. So it's quite a bougie experience that I wasn't expecting. But you get a duffel bag, fill it up 7 kilos, which is basically all your clothes, and yeah, a horse takes it there, which is good. It makes the hike a lot easier. I've still got all my camera gear and laptop and everything in this bag, so it's not light, but other than that, it saves a lot. It saves you bringing like a big 50 litre, 60 litre hiking pack, and I can just chill with this like 30 litre, and it has everything that I need, you know. So yeah, that's how this journey becomes a lot easier. Check this out. Earlier I said that there was an area called Salkantayama. It's called Salkantaypampa, which means this flat or something. I'm not sure 100%. But check this out, right there you can actually buy drinks and snacks and like Powerade, water, everything of the sorts on this pass, which is this one just here, Salkantaypampa, which is 4,150 meters above sea level. And yeah, so that's right before we start this hectic descent over there. So if you need snacks, if you're coming along this journey, this is the spot to get it. Otherwise, it's a long way up and then a long way down the other way to the campsite. So we're going to start that now. So we've just left Salkantaypampa, and now we're starting the treacherous hike up to the pass. And I thought now's a good time to thank the sponsor of this video, Yasim. They are the reason why I'm able to stay connected and share these very videos every single day. If you're looking for a global eSIM, check the link in my bio and use code KALIM15 for 15% off your first purchase. What's going on, old man? Oh, he's pulling. Brother, check this out. I don't know if we want to go into too much detail, but nothing beats a scenic pee. Imagine standing right there and just the view, man. It's probably the best part about hiking. You get to just, yeah. Alright, so we've come to a choice point where you can go. This is the Gringo Killer and this is the Seven Snakes. Now Gringo Killer, I think it's steeper, it's more difficult terrain. Seven Snakes has snakes, but it's easier and yeah, it's got better views is what we're told. So
Gringo Killer, that way and the Seven Snake, the long way and the Soyrococha. Yes, in this case we are skipping the Gringo Killer. We will take the Seven Snake that way, in that direction, round trip. It's like a turn to get, in order to get to the top. And then way down some couple minutes after this one, is coming another Peruvian killer.
There we go. And then we have coca leaves.
Coca leaves, da.
Coca leaves.
So I'm showing my coca leaves, senores, to keep the body as a powerful. By the way, in my country we consider like the coca leaf like a Inca Red Bull, because this one works very well. Once we do some communal works. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to give it a go. So just in the side and chew.
Yes, keep it here. Yes, chewing here. Yes, keep it here. Yes, and then drink the juice, but don't eat the coca. Yeah. After 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you have to try the coca.
Okay, so we'll give it a go. We are at 4.5 kilometers, 4,264 elevation. Let's keep going. This is our route directly up. Check out all those people up there. Elevation's no joke. We got rid of the coca leaves. I think I made a grave misjudgment of what they were. I thought they were like a coffee stimulant. Turns out coca leaves are what is used to make cocaine. So but, I don't know if it's halal. Probably not going to have that anymore. But we made it distance up the mountain and I feel energized. It is like having a cup of coffee, like a strong cup of coffee is what they said. But yeah, check out the mountains, man. The mountains are still looking good. Let's keep going up. I think it gets flatter up there, which is a dream. Let's go. We've come to have a little break, but now I understand what they mean by seven snakes. If you see this, look at that. It's the zigzag up, which is less steep than the Gringo Killer, but it was a challenge to get up, to say the least. I thought it was because there were snakes here, but I think there are, but that's not why the track was named Seven Snakes. But yeah, that was our start point over all the way down there. I'm currently 5.4 kilometers in, almost 4,400 meters elevation. So I think there's only a couple hundred more before we get to the pass, and then we'll descend for like 6 hours. But the views, man, that's why we're here. Look at this. Vamos. Remember, always wear your sunscreen and be practical. There you go. Wide brim sun hat all the way. Gotta make the use of these views, but also stay smart. I don't know if it's all rubbed in, hope so. Regardless, 230-ish meters more up. So let's go. Our path, Seven Snakes and Gringo Killer are now meeting at a point. Seems like from this way on, it's just straight up, as you can see, but everyone has to take the same route now. Honestly, I don't know why that one seems harder. It seems like they went lower. We had to walk up and then walk back down, but I don't know. Maybe it's alright. Maybe I'm just oblivious to how bad that Gringo Killer really is. But yeah, now we just keep going up. We got this little flat walking section before you get to the ridge. You start climbing again. Currently at 4,430 meters. Not that much higher than before. That's because we went down and came up. So now we still technically have 200 meters of elevation until we get to the top at least. Ooh, this is interesting. We're gonna parkour this? Yeah. Yeah. Gotta lock in for this. But yeah, basically go straight until we end up in between these mountains again. Considering everything's flat, you have to do so much parkour to get through this spot, which is insane. I was like, alright, time to catch our breath. We got flat lands, no problem. No, not at all. This is more tiring than walking uphill. We got boss man Joseph on the flute. now would have been a really good time to have gloves. Unfortunately, we do not. As you can see, the snow mountains almost parallel. We keep trekking on. We made it. Beautiful. Let's see the stats. Hold on. We're at 8 kilometers, 4,624 meters elevation, which is accurate because the map says 4,630. It reckons we've gained 1,628 meters, which may be true based on how we walked up and down. It's not true based on elevation because we started at 3,900. So we've gone up probably 730 meters. Here we are. Alright, let's regain our breath and then wait for the group. There you go. Abra Salkantay. Abra Salkantay. There you go. So Mr. Map has returned. He's now chilly. I've got the puffer on. But we are currently at 4,630 meters, and the Salkantay mountain just here is 6,271 meters tall, which is huge. Look at that. Unfortunately, you can't see much because of the clouds. But a bit of history lesson. Back in the day, we learned that Salkantay used to be called Salkantay, but they had to change it because people can't pronounce it properly. And it basically means wild mountain. As you can see, this whole area here is an avalanche. It's kind of sad, but in that avalanche, 11 people died, which is pretty full on. We got the donkeys up here, we're checking it out. We've cooled down, so I'm freezing now. Got the jumper on, got the puffer on top, got the beanie on, but yeah, mashallah. Still, even with the clouds, still a beautiful view.
First, and also the only house, yeah? Okay, arriving there, wait for everybody, yes?
Okay.
Never don't pass, this is what they mentioned here.
We are leaving the summit now. It is freezing. My hands, as you can see, are freezing off. But now we have an hour and 45 down, where we just keep walking down until we get to a singular house, which is like a little market sort of thing. So, pretty solid descent now. Got to use these bad boys because the knees, they might need a bit of work in the shop. Don't know if they got all the oil that they need for this sort of descent, but hey, we're gonna get down and then, yeah, maybe I just gotta put my hands in my pockets because this is freezing, even just holding the camera right now. Descent time, it's currently 10:22. We have been on this journey for 4.5 hours and almost 9 kilometers, and we're at 4,600 meters elevation. Let's see where we end up. I wasn't joking when I told you it was cold. Look at this. We have come across snow. Actually, I'm gonna touch some of this. Oh, this is what? That's not snow. That's hail. They're like circle. Oh my goodness! Wow. As you can see, it's cold, and as you can see, we're in the clouds. It's getting kind of foggy, and our stuff's probably on one of these donkeys. We shall keep descending. As you can see nothing. We are still descending, but we are well and truly in the clouds, and you can barely see anything ahead. So we're just gonna keep trekking down. Feeling good. Energy's good. A lot better than before on the way up. It was difficult on the way up. Knees are good as well, which is a huge plus. Poles make a huge difference. And yeah, we just keep descending. What are we at now? We are currently at 4,440 elevation, so we've dropped, what, 150, 200 meters, which I guess isn't much. So we're going to drop to, I believe it is 2,900, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'll work it out when I look at the map again. So we've made it to like a little valley here, it looks like. I think this was part of the avalanche from earlier. But yeah, when the donkeys come around and the horses, you just kind of need to stop and wait till they pass. So I guess we'll wait. Seems like they're all heading back though, because they're all empty. So they must have dropped everything off at the next campsite. And now they're returning to do it all again tomorrow, I'd presume. I can see some huts down there. I'd assume we're gonna have to continue down that way. So I'll wait for these guys all to pass and then I'll get after it. We're gonna get down there. All the way down there. I don't know, that's not the end, but I know we gotta keep going down that way. That's good. So we've made it a fair way down now. However, we have had our first cow encounter. Look at this guy. But what I want to know is, how did this guy get down there? And regardless how he got down there, how is he getting back out? He's just He's just standing there. Yeah, he doesn't care. Well, we got our first cows. Let's keep going that way. I see some huts. We're probably in that direction. I reckon that's where we're gonna go. I also put on a lot more sunscreen, which is good. Wide brim is back out because the sun is out. Jumper had to come off, it was too hot. I believe this is the spot where we're gonna chill for a bit and I think eat lunch. Yeah, it's a spot there. Looks like people inside are already eating. Probably not our group because they're all behind us. But there was one guy in front, Gru. So ideally we'll get to link up with him and yeah, work it out. But I don't think I'm meant to go any further than this. I gotta chill out here now for a bit till the rest of the group gets here. So yeah, let's go see how it is. As it turns out, that was not our resting point. We now have another 20 minutes onwards to our sort of eating area. So we just get to walk through the valley now, which is quite beautiful, man. So even being down the bottom in the valley, looking up at the mountains. Yeah, absolutely stunning. We're gonna jump this. We have made it to lunch spot. Check it out, look at the mountains. Here we are. We're upstairs, up in this area, and I'm not sure what lunch is, but hopefully it'll be something good. I know it'll be something good. But yeah, we'll head upstairs, have that. Unfortunately, the watch has died, so we do need to charge it. I don't know when it died. It died in that last little stretch, maybe like 10 minutes ago. So we may have lost the 10 minutes of that, but we'll charge it now. Ideally, it just keeps going. So let's go, we'll eat lunch and we'll check it out. Lunch has been devoured. We had some salad, we had some soup, we had some mains, which was all good. And now we are in wind sheets, wind coats, because it's probably going to rain on the descent. Also, since the Apple Watch died, unfortunately the Strava had given up and it cannot reconnect, as we do not have any connection here. Grave mistake. So now technically this hike never happened, which is sad, but I hope when it connects it remembers where it was and, I don't know, at least gets to this point. I don't know if you can tell, but the weather has completely changed. And it's gone from being freezing to now sunny. The terrain has changed a lot, where we are now in a jungle. Like, that is not mountain terrain anymore, or mountain flora. Like, look at the mountains now, look at the difference. We still have our river that is connected up there, but some of these mountains are just insane. It's completely changed now. We are about an hour and a half into the descent. We've got about another hour and a half more until we reach the campsite. So really, I've got this for the next hour and a half. And if anything changes, you'll see that right now. Otherwise, you'll see us at the campsite. So let's go. I thought it was all downhill. I don't know why we're going uphill. And we venture on. Okay. Are we not actively in Jumanji right now? Like, look at this. This is our walkway, which is just a river. And the mountains, man, look at that. I don't know if you can see right through there, but mashallah, they are incredible. This is, yeah, we went from freezing cold temperatures, snow basically, cloudy, like snowy mountaintops, to literally a rainforest. We're in a jungle right now. Like, look at this. And those mountains just down there are insane. I wonder what the campsite's going to look like. We've probably still got a fair way to go. I hope not too long though, because I am wrecked. Not even 30 seconds later, and look, the tree's cleared up. Check that out. Mashallah, that is a movie. That is a movie, man. Gorgeous. And now we venture on. We have made it to the campsite, and check this out. This is our room, and we'll give you guys a little tour. You ready? Oh, this is the entrance area. This is where I've dumped my stuff straight away. Come in here. Bathroom. Huge shower. Toilet. Sink. Me over here. And then we come around. We have 2 single beds right here. Seating area. But this is what you come for. Check that out. So our one looks exactly like this, but just over here. You know. There we go. Alright, let's check out the other side. Oh, you ready? Oh. Not bad at all. Brother, when I tell you this was needed, man, nice shower, sitting on a clean bed. Look at this. Don't mind the dogs, but mashallah, check that out. What an awesome view. Now, we get to kick back until tea time and dinner. Brother, this is not camping. This is glamping. This is not hiking. This is, as they say, glamping. Never done that before. Today's that day. Yes, last night was kind of also that night. But yeah, man. Alhamdulillah, this is good. Alhamdulillah. Salkantay trekking. I'll link them below. They've done well. Now we have dinner after a little nap. Oh, mashallah, mashallah.
Of course, we are going to find some local.
Dinner has been had. Alhamdulillah, it was beautiful. But you all may be wondering, Kalim, how are you doing this? How are you uploading every single day? How are you brother? I'm in the middle of nowhere. Look at this internet. 50 megabytes download, 8 megabytes, 9 upload. Man, this is like, for a hike, this is second night of the hike, about to upload some of the footage. Unreal that it's got this sort of connection. Alhamdulillah, which is good, which means we can stay up to date with this. As for the day, that has been day 2. I thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe, as it will allow me to continue sharing this beautiful world with the world. That's all from me. Take care. Assalamu alaikum. Where we are right now is 2,900 meters above sea level. And when you put that into perspective, that's like more than 3 Burj Khalifas on top of each other.
Let me introduce you my best friend. Do you know what tree is this one? Its name is Pablito Escobar.
The closest thing I can describe it to is freshly cut grass and then smelling salts. Like it just shoots up your nose. So we're getting some face tats. Oh, that right there is the best passion fruit I've had in my life.